For years, the talent side of your business has been like a mystical dark art, often delegated to HR. But our framework really enables you as business leaders to own the conversation around people, but also have confidence, capability, and also the data so you can have a more effective conversation at that executive level. Business leaders are equipping themselves with more data than ever to manage and grow their businesses. Yet when it comes to the people side of your business, your talent costs, these are often more than 60% of your P&L. Yet this is the one side of your business that is often left to chance. It's the thing we're gambling on, and we use our gut instinct to make these large decisions. At some point, you have to ask yourself, when the bottom line's at stake, how much risk are you willing to take? If people are the most valuable resource in your business, it's only right that you start to look at the data and the reasons behind what drives and motivates them. The methodology of talent optimization is really built on having accurate and insightful data around your people. We do that through the Predictive Index, which was established in 1955, and since then their behavioural assessment has been through over 350 validity studies. It's used through thousands of companies around the world, and over 28 million people have taken a behavioural assessment. The Predictive Index behavioural assessment only takes 5 to 6 minutes to complete, and it can be done on your mobile device, making it really quick and easy for both the candidates and the employees to complete. The wonderful thing is these reports are rich with information, but are also really easy to understand from an employee's and manager's perspective. The thing that I'm always amazed at is when we go through people's results is they always say, I can't believe you got this amount of accuracy from such a quick assessment. Today, I want to introduce to you talent optimization, a new framework and discipline that allows you to finally align your talent strategy with your business strategy. The first step of talent optimization is design. For business leaders, having a very crystal clear strategy is really critical to your team's success. But not only having a great strategy, you have to make sure your team is aligned on that strategy. You're all heading in the same direction. To achieve that alignment, we have all members of the executive team take a strategy assessment through the tool. And then we run a workshop to have a look at, well, do we all agree on that strategy? What are the key priorities? What are we going to proceed with? And then let's overlay the executive team's profiles to really understand their strengths and their drivers, but where they're going to be best suited to play in that executive team in relation to the strategy. We can then start to look at who else in the business could we bring in to help us deliver on these key objectives. Often I hear business leaders saying their key priority is getting the right people into the right roles. We help you do that through the tool by building the jobs and having total clarity about what you expect of that position and what's the nature of the job. We have multiple people take the job assessment so we can clearly see how well aligned they are on the expectations of that job. Once we do that, we can have a look at the job report and we can read really clearly what's expected of that position. What are the behaviours required? What's the nature? What's the day-to-day type of activities, their communication style? We can take some of that wonderful language and put it in our job ad because we know scientifically we're therefore going to attract the right people to our job. When candidates submit their CV as a part of their application process, they're also going to take the Predictive Index behavioural assessment, which only takes 5 to 6 minutes, and they can do that on their mobile device. The benefit of this is that when you go to start screening your candidates, you can have a look at not only their CVs, but start having a look at their behavioural profile and how well aligned they are to the position. You can even download custom interview guides for each candidate in the software so managers can validate and ask more powerful questions during the interview process. Once you've got some preferred candidates in mind, you can even start to look at how they might impact your team dynamics using the Team Work Styles tool. This is a really powerful way to have a look at your candidates in comparison to the rest of the team, and again, predicting how they might impact and really benefit the team. With Predictive Index, you can better understand yourself, but also others to have more effective and powerful relationships. We have the 17 reference profiles, which is a great and easy way for others to learn more about each other and how to work best with each other. In a few short clicks, you can see how two individuals in your business can work together more effectively, some of their cautions, but also some of the tips. Or you can dive into how your team works together, how they communicate, take action, or even make decisions. You can help others inside your team better understand each other using some of these really powerful visuals. We all know a one-size-fits-all approach to management doesn't work. The power of PI is that you learn how to adapt your management style for each and every member of your team, how they like to be managed and communicated with. So these powerful management strategy guides really give you those quick insights. There's 12 things here, but these are different for each person in your team, really making sure we can create really effective and efficient managers at all levels. Through the personal development chart, we can really work with individuals inside the business around not only what their strengths are, but how their cautions might play out. There's some really helpful coaching tips here as well for managers to walk through with those employees. Often employees want to explore different career paths inside the business. Now, once you've had a chance to go through and profile all the jobs in your business, there'll be an option for other job matches. So you can sit with an employee and work through with them about what other positions they might be suitable for based on their behavioural drivers and the drivers of that role. If you've transitioned somebody into a new job, there's a really great coaching guide which has a look at that person's profile against the profile of the job with some really great, powerful questions you can work through with that employee around what are some of the caution areas and what they might need to do to adapt to that position. It's important that we can really measure what's going on in the business and that we're moving the dial on some of these things. So therefore, we've created an employee experience survey that sits inside the tool so you can really get the pulse of the business, find out how people feel about not only their job, but their manager, their teams, and the culture of the organization. You can then break that data down into the teams and divisions inside your business and give managers an opportunity to reflect on that, but also walk through some of the take actions that are inside those guides. We run a workshop with your managers so that ultimately they own their own results and they own the actions that they need to take. We're really trying to increase the accountability that sits inside your business with your managers. This isn't just about the executives driving this change, but about managers owning it and really knowing what they need to do to make improvements. Our model is structured on 3 things. 1, predictive index and giving you access to the software to do all these incredible things. 2, manager education and training. And 3, strategic advisory and ongoing support. Predictive index is unlike anything else. This isn't a pay-per assessment model, which you might be more familiar with other providers. When you have a pay-per assessment model, it usually means you only offer it to your executive teams, or you might wait to the very end of your recruitment process. We find this style means you really hold back and you're selective in who you choose to put through that process. Predictive Index believes that we should create leaders at all levels, and that means that we have to be able to provide this great self-awareness to all employees at all levels. That's why Predictive Index is an annual subscription model. It's based on your headcount, and then it's unlimited use, so you can use it for all employees, all candidates at all levels. The second thing is training and knowledge transfer. It's not about us doing it for you, it's about your managers feeling empowered and that they can take this information from Predictive Index and really start to apply it, from being able to recruit the right person into the right roles, to understand their team dynamics, to motivate and inspire their individuals, and ultimately be better leaders for their teams. We do that through a 2-day workshop, and this is all about making sure that they can walk away with this information and know how to apply it. The third thing is ongoing support, services, and advice. We're here as experts in talent optimization, and we really want to make sure that you're successful with this, so that everything we do is about understanding you and your business. What are your priorities and what do you want to achieve? And we help you build that roadmap so you can go out and achieve that. I hope this video was helpful to you and your teams really understand what we do here at Red Wolf Group and help you really understand the science behind workplace behaviours and how we can help you drive talent optimization through your business. If this has sparked some interest to you and you want to find out more, then please reach out to me on the details here provided, and we can have a discussion about you and your business, your priorities, and what you want to achieve and how we might be able to help you achieve that.